The first, most important preparedness tip is to be informed. The National Weather Service has various forecast offices throughout the country which are tasked with predicting weather patterns for the surrounding areas. Visit www.weather.gov to find the forecast office closest to you. This website can also provide information on how to purchase emergency alerting weather radios, which can automatically alert you if there is an impending storm. The National Weather Service will post regular updates on weather, especially if a severe storm is expected. A hurricane watch means that a storm with high winds is possible within the next 48 hours. A hurricane warning means that the storm is expected within the next 36 hours or less. It's also important to be set up to receive local emergency alerts before, during, and after a severe storm or hurricane.
One of the things that I'm passionate about is that you have to have crucial conversations with your family members as you age. So my family members know what kind of care I would want or not want. I've had this conversation with my 82-year-old mother, so I know what she wants. But if you don't want to be making decisions about care in the middle of a crisis. And that's sometimes how people end up in long-term care, that they're moving forward in the aging process and doing really well at home, and then something happens. You fall, or there's an accident of some sort, and then the family members, many families are dispersed these days, and they come in, and now we have to figure what we need to do for mom or dad. And so it's really important to have those conversations with mom or dad prior to that event that happens.
I'm Carson Kennedy, and I'm here at Packer Park today. Mrs. Ladd, what is going on?
Well, today we are very excited to be having our first ever cardboard boat regatta here at the park. So we are using all the kids have created these awesome cardboard boats. They've created chants and cheers and flags, and we're down here today at the culminating activity.
Where did the idea for this event first come?
Well, Mr. Irway and I and the other special teachers at the middle school were approached to come up with an activity that would involve the entire school. As during PSSAs, we had a grade level that had an extra test and we had some extra time. So they said, can you do a small activity with the whole school? We don't do small. So we ended up with a boat regatta.
It's all coming together. It took a year, but I'll tell you what, it's well worth it to get a brand new team up and off the ground. Usually some teams are established in their communities, but to get a brand new team up and off the ground, the community support has been unbelievable so far. We're so excited for tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night game time, by the way, is we want to be here about 5:30. How many are you expecting?
I don't know that. We'd love to have 1,000, 1,500 people. I think that'd be great. The buzz going around the area is great. The games do start a little early, 5:30 due to no lights, but if you can't show up till 6, there's still plenty of good baseball to be played.
That's right, and you want them to bring possibly a blanket and a chair, because I see we got some seating up here on the hill.
We do. I think our bleachers will fill quick, but I guess a big tradition is bringing blankets and bringing lawn chairs and sitting up on the hill. I think that's a neat atmosphere that Brian's told the guys. They're really excited about that too, to see something like that. That'll be really exciting to see.
The purpose of New Covenant Academy is to be an extension of families. The Word of God is being exposed to their children, and they're establishing their own faith in Jesus Christ.
I love the small classrooms and the ability that it gives us to know our teachers and know our staff and get to know everyone better.
New Covenant makes me question my ideas so that I can grow in my faith and actually have a real relationship with Jesus Christ.
Well, presently, there are 42 churches from various denominations that are sending children to New Covenant Academy. 40 years of success is because of the partnership that families have had with the Academy.
Did you know that Bob is back? Yes, Bob Bowers, known for providing the highest quality of auto service in the region, is back as owner and operator of Automax in Wellsboro. The outstanding service that Bob has been providing our community for over 25 years is legendary. Automax offers complete auto repair services, ranging from inspections and new tires to engine diagnostics and everything in between. Bob and his team of experts know that the auto repair process can be frustrating, which is why they do everything they can to make your experience as stress-free as possible. Automax offers in-town pickup and delivery, and they also have several loaner vehicles available, both at no extra cost to their customers. And Automax fully stands behind the service they provide. Stop in today and schedule your appointment, or call Automax at 570-724-6262.
And this fry booth is a big improvement from the last one. Tell me a little bit about the differences and who helped you make this.
The difference between this fry booth and the old one is this one is mobile and it has a lot more room in it, and everything's inside. With the old fry booth, everything was outside. The French fry cutter was outside and there was not a lot of room in there. And who helped me with this was my mentor, my Uncle Steven. And he's a contractor, so he helped me a lot with this.
Self-recognition and accuracy of emotion is a must. What am I actually feeling and why? It takes a while to get good at this part, but frequent check-ins with ourselves needs to be a must. To practice talking about emotions isn't something that needs to happen all the time in conversation, but for the important conversations. Sometimes too, we hold back talking about emotions because we feel ambivalent. This can be because we feel vulnerable, or perhaps we want to express them, but aren't able to because of perceived judgment or fear of them coming out the wrong way. Our culture also has a subtle way of promoting this kind of thinking and expression. We really have to get past this. To start practicing, actually think about and say what it is you're feeling when people ask. Stop saying the automatic, good, great, wonderful, when people ask the how are you question. Tell them the truth, be authentic. This doesn't have to be long and drawn out. It's better simple.
With 2 runners aboard, Matt Williams singles to score Carroll and Blake Murray, tying the game up at 5. After a scoreless 5th inning, the Destroyers broke the game open with 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th. With 2 runners on, Williams ripped a double to right field to score Carroll, putting the Destroyers in front. Next at bat, an O'Neill single to center scored Murray, making it 7-5. Then a Tyler Melko single to right scored Williams, putting the Destroyers in front for good, 8-5. The win starts the Destroyers off at 1-0 in the NYCBL Western Division. Mansfield's on the road for the next 3 days before returning home to host Niagara on Monday, June 10th. We'll see you next time right here on Homepage Sports.
A family that was outgrowing their car came into Matthews Motor Company. While Mom and Dad picked from over 100 vehicles, the kids enjoyed the comfortable waiting area. From a test drive to financing options to signing the paperwork, our sales staff was with them every step of the way. For a better car buying experience, come to Matthews Motor Company in Covington, PA. Online at matthewsmotorcompany.com.